Hey guys, it's Fergus here again, just doing another episode of the DVD and movie review. Okay, I'm going to do three more movies today. What I'm going to be reviewing this time is I'm going to be doing a Blu-ray of, this one is called Martyrs, and I'm going to be doing this guy. And I'm going to do Michael Dougherty's Trick or Treat as well. And the third movie I'm going to review, and DVD I'm going to review, is Hellraid. And okay, so yeah, I'm going to start with Martyrs. Okay, Martyrs. What do I say about Martyrs? Okay, Martyrs. This is a really tough movie to watch. The whole premise of the movie is basically the movie opens with a girl. I think she's like supposed to be 12 or 13 years of age, and she's running, she's been abused and beaten, and she runs like halfway down, or she runs like half naked down the street, and it opens with that, and it cuts to like 15 years later, and it's the same girl, and she's had to deal with years of abuse and stuff like that, and torment and stuff like that, and it cuts to a house where a family are just eating breakfast, and the girl breaks in and guns down the entire family in a very gory fashion. Kills the entire family, and she believes that the family she has just killed are the ones that held her years and years ago, and they're the masked people that tormented her years ago, for when she escaped at the beginning of the movie. And everything goes from there. The director, Pascal Lorguier or something, I'm not sure what the surname is, French guy anyway. I read one time that he took the premise of this from Eli Roth's Hostel, which a movie I'm a big fan of. I thought I really enjoyed it. But he got the premise. He was inspired by Hostel, and he wanted to make his own version of that, something that dealt with cruelty and abuse and torment, and it's a very similar movie, but it definitely does go above and beyond Hostel in terms of violence. There's such a strong relationship between the two characters, by the two actresses who are named. There's Morgana Aloui and Mylene. I don't even know what the last name is. Anyway, I'll put the cast up on the site link as well, and a link to where you can buy this on play.com. This guy's Region 1 as well. Okay, the next movie I'm going to do is by a guy called Michael Dougherty. It's Trick or Treat. This is an excellent movie. It's kind of like alright. Basically, the premise is it's like 3 or 4 stories all mixed up together. It kind of like in the old Tales from the Crypt, Twilight Zone style. But they all weave together, all the little stories. It's got a great cast. There's great direction as well by Michael Dougherty, who's actually he co-scripted X-Men 2 and Superman Returns as well. Superman Returns kind of sucked, but whatever. This movie's great. If you like Creepshow, the George A. Romero movie, definitely check this out. Creepshow was great, 80s classic. This one really feels like an 80s classic. It's got that kind of vibe to it. But there's great performances in there. Dylan Baker is in there. Leslie Bibb is there as well. And Anna Paquin's there from HBO's True Blood. And Brian Cox is there, who was the general in, I don't know, Captain General Militant, whatever, in X-Men 2. And I mean, he throws in a great performance there as well. The 3 stories are basically there's kids that are visiting the graveyard or the resting place of these mentally handicapped kids were killed. So then years in the future, all these kids on Halloween night want to go and kind of disturb the resting place. The other story is there's a school principal who's or a school teacher. It's never quite explained which. He is not quite what he seems. I'm not going to spoil what he is, but you should definitely check that out. It's a real sinister take on that story, which I loved. I thought it was really great. And the next story then is Brian Cox's story, which is basically he's being harassed by this what seems like a child in a kind of an odd looking half scarecrow kind of pumpkin kind of costume, but he's being harassed by that kid, and things take a really dark turn to it as well. And that's actually the kid right there on the box. He's really cute looking, but he's not so cute in the movie. There's also Anna Paquin's story then is she's trying to find her first date, and she's trying to I think she just wants to lose her virginity, and she goes out with her friends and her sister to do that basically at a house party. But all the stories, they all weave together to make one pretty horrific Halloween night. But it is a great movie. It's really cool. Now the special features on this guy are really sweet. There's an effects reel for the school bus scene. There's a commentary, an optional commentary by Michael Doherty, the director as well, which is pretty sweet because he was trying to get this thing off the ground for ages. And I think in America it went straight to DVD in the States, straight to DVD over here as well. But when you watch it, like, it makes no sense. I mean, this thing should have been in the cinema. It definitely beats like Saw 10 or whatever. There are some deleted scenes in here as well, which are pretty cool. It's nothing new really, but it's nice. If you really like the movie, you're definitely going to dig into the deleted scenes. Overall, the package is you get a great movie. You get some great features as well. I think this thing is like, I got this for like €9 or something in HMV. That's all. It's nothing really. So definitely get this one. Trick or Treat is the name of this one. And I'll put up a link for where you can buy it as well. Now, the next movie. This is a bad movie. This is a really bad movie. This is Quentin Tarantino Presents Hellraid. Now, so far as I know, Tarantino had fucking nothing to do with this movie. I don't mean like Tarantino's, not everything he touches turns to gold, but I just have a feeling that he had nothing to do with this movie. This movie is like the brainchild of Larry Bishop. I haven't really a fucking clue who that guy is. I haven't really seen him in anything else. He's in something called Mad Dog Time, apparently. If you've seen that, then maybe you know who he is. But anyway, this one stars, there's Michael Madsen, Larry Bishop, David Carradine's in there, which is pretty cool as well. So if you like him, David Carradine was Bill in Kill Bill, and he was in Kung Fu, which was a really sweet TV show too. Eric Balfour from 24 was in there as well, and Dennis Hopper makes a cameo as well. Basically, it's kind of, I think the kind of style they're going for is like Easy Rider kind of thing, mixed with like Death Proof, or it's like, you take Easy Rider and throw it through a shitty meat grinder, and this is what you get. It's a bad fucking movie. It's a really bad movie. The whole thing, I mean, there's so much nudity in this thing. I mean, it automatically by default qualifies for softcore porn straight away. There's so much stupid shit in this movie. Vinnie Jones is in this as well as a fucking bad. He's a bad actor. I mean, he's the least convincing villain ever. I mean, he's a pussycat, like, you know what I mean? He's just, it's not menacing in any way, shape or form. I was completely lost for the most part with the movie as well. I didn't really have any idea what was going on. So far as I could tell, it's like Larry Bishop's character is Pistolero is his character's name. Yeah, on a sidebar, before you go ahead with the rest of that, the characters in this movie have stupid names. Really stupid names. There's like Pistolero, and Comanche is another guy's name. I don't know, there's terrible shit in there. Quentin Tarantino as well, I really don't think he had anything to do with it. And you know what's a pity as well is it was one of David Carradine's last movies. So it really sucks that like it's such a bad movie. It's such a fucking bad movie. Anyway, if this kind of thing does float your boat, you can get this on Amazon. You can get this on Play.com or whatever as well.